We're going. Yeah. Hello, hey everybody. Welcome back to Hands On with BLG. I am BLG by God, and I'm lefty, and I'm righty. Just got back from a little while ago. I had to do all the washing and stuff, but thrift store shopping again. Look what I found. It's a Nostalgia Electrics Nostalgia Snow Cones maker. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? It's even got like snow cones and parts inside, and I paid $6.95 for it. It says so right shop. $6.95. Pretty cool deal, huh? So what I'm doing is I'm making a syrup to make a snow cone with. I have 50-50. Where do I put my whisk? 50, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. I have a half a cup of water and a half a cup of just regular sugar on the stove. I'm going to bring it to a boil, make a simple syrup, right? If you wanted more snow cones and different flavors, 1 cup of sugar to 1 cup of water, 2 cups of sugar to 2 cups of water, a little bit more for Santa Claus, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to melt this down to a nice simple syrup, and it should kind of thicken a little bit. Not too thick, but you know, 50-50. It should do something like that. And when that gets all done, actually it's kind of getting there. It's been on a couple of minutes. Yeah, see, it's starting to steam already. It's steaming already. In fact, I'm going to call that probably good enough. As long as it's mixed together, I can still see a little bit in the bottom. Yeah, I can still see a little bit. I'm going to let it go just a little more. So I'll see you in just a few. And we'll mix up our flavor. I'm going to use raspberry flavor right there. Raspberry. A little bit of blue because everybody thinks raspberries are blue. And we're going to put it in a ball jar. Yep. Just a lid that I've already used. Nothing fancy. And we'll do that one in just a little bit. I'll get this all going and get you set up over there. I'll see you over there. That way. Alright, so here we are. We've got our liquid all finished up, chaw, all nice. So I am going to put, I don't know, a little bit of raspberry flavor in here. I don't know how much. Let me see. I'm going to try. I'm thinking about maybe a teaspoon or so. Right? We're going to go 1 teaspoon. That should be a pretty good flavor in there. Teaspoon of raspberry? No. 2 teaspoons of raspberry I'm going to go with. Screw it, right? Live large, BLG. Live large. Put this back over top. Okay? And since I want it blue, I'm going to put a couple of drops of blue. 1, 2, 3 drops of blue should do the trick, I guess. I'm guessing at all this. Yes, I looked online on how to make the simple syrup. Several people had several simple ways. So this is the way I'm going with. This over here. Stir this together. Nice pretty blue. That looks good. I'm going to let that cool off just a little bit, right? And we're going to put it in our jar. That looks cool. Oh baby, that is good. Okay, so I'm going to let that cool off just a little bit. We'll get it in the ball jar, and then we'll get on to the main meat. That monster right here. Pretty cool. We will get to that. Pronto, stat, and all that stuff soon. Be right back. Alright, and pointage. Okay, so what we have here on the top, up here is the lid. It has off and on written on it right here. Little tabs line up like so. That goes in there like that. And there's no on-off switch. On, when you turn it like that, it turns on. Off, on, off, just like that, right? And sometimes it will stop by itself if it's choking on an ice cube. You can just undo this, poke the ice cube, do that. On the top, you have a little pin here that can unscrew, and you have your gear, you have your bucket. That's where your ice goes in. See, it comes out. And you have your gears. And this little shaver down here comes out too for easy cleaning. This top does come off also if you want to for easy cleaning. We'll put this little bad boy in here and we will lock her down. There we go, just like that. Inside came with this nifty tray. You have 2 cups, snow cone making cups, right? Like this. 2 snow cone making cups come from inside. Your snow cone ice goes in here, see? Right in there. And this is a cool thing. Check this cool thing out. This fits on the side here, like so. And I like the candy apple red too. But what that can do, folks, if you got snow cones like this, for like a party, snow cone party or something you're having, this thing, you can load up with some snow cones and be ready to rock and roll. Party, you know what I mean? Yeah. The only thing this is missing is the little scoop that came to scoop out the snow cones. So, what I'm going to have to do is find, maybe, I got a new spoon I just bought. I think it'll be perfect. Got this little spoon here. I just bought this. 8 pieces of like kitchenware for $1.98. So we'll use this spoon to scoop. That should work. And I'll just put them in one of these cups instead of the snow cone, paper snow cones for now. So I can leave that on there. That's cool. And I'm going to let this, I got the juice, it's somewhat cooled off now. So that's cool. So I think we're about ready to go. So I'm going to grab some ice cubes in a bowl here. This pan will work. I'm just looking for whatever I got handy. I just washed. Cube ice. Hit me, dealer. I want to make some cube ice. Eventually. Shit, that ought to do. This ought to be cool. So I'm going to go up here, get nice and close. I'm going to put, in fact, I can get you taller, I think. What the hell was that? Must have been Sheila. She makes more whale sounds and shit. Not whale like, oh, like whale. Oh, Okay, so I'm going to put some ice cubes. She didn't fill up both sides. She filled up one side with some ice cubes. Like so. These are small cubes. I'm going to fill that up like so. Maybe one more. Like so, right? Set that here. I don't have it plugged in yet. I probably, whoops. Get out here. I probably should plug that in. And I'm going to lower you down so you can maybe see inside. Like I said, turn this handle that way, turns it on. So I'm going to lower you down the best I can here. I know it's going to be dark. There's nothing I can do about that. But I'm going to try to get you a good look. Inside here where the ice is going to flow. It's going to fall right down in there, folks. Right down in there if you watch. Okay? In fact, I can take this off because I'm not holding cones. That'll even take that. That's better, isn't it? Look down here, and I'm going to plug this in, and we see what we can rock and roll out of here. The cord is not quite 3 feet long. It could stand to be a little bit longer for my taste, but I'm going to turn this on, and we're, by God, going to shave some ice down. I tested it, and it came on. I haven't tested it with ice yet. Hey, look! It's going! Okay, so I'm going to turn that to stop. That does not act like it's actually locked in at all. Oh well, it's still working, so I'm fine with that. Let's load this bad boy up. It kind of stinks. It's probably been sitting for quite a while. Dust in it and whatnot, you know what I mean? Let's try that. Back on we go, watch the snow. still a little bit of ice in there, but that's all right. It's still shaving ice, by golly. Set that in there. Put the lid on her here. More snow. Okay. I'll poke those around. Don't reach too far in here, folks. You'll get, your fingers won't like that with the blades in there and whatnots. I don't know why she didn't put some on that side. I'm going to try putting some on that side too. See what happens. I don't know. Seems like it could load up both sides. But more snow. Look at those. Ha ha. I did it, man. Alrighty, I'm going to call that cool. I'm actually going to, that can just sit there, I suppose. I call that pretty good. Set it back to the off like this. On. Off. See that little thing right there? That little tab right there. Right there. Now the fun part. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to get one of the snow cone cups that came with it. Open our little door. I'm going to get Mr. Spoon. Mr. New Spoon. Let's put this in this cup right chomp. Snow cone. Not to be confused with a shaved ice. To say a shaved ice cone is more fluffy than a snow cone. Look at that. I got enough to make several just out of that. That's to be about one ice tray worth. That's my timer. No big deal. One, it's for something else. One ice tray's worth of ice cubes. Making this right, shall. Alright, so got that there. We'll put that one on top of there. Good enough, a little bit extra in there. Big deal, big deal. Okay, good, good. Now, I'm going to take these like so, make them all pretty. Not really. I'm gonna get some of this. I'm gonna freaking blue raspberry, just like the ballpark of the carnival. Blue raspberry that bad boy up like so. Blue raspberry that bad boy up like so. Remember, this syrup is kind of warm still, and I'm just gonna keep this in the fridge, okay, for making more. Screw the lid back on, just like so, and this is going back in the fridge. Back there with my jellies and stuff. Grab me a little sample spoon and let's take a taste of one of these bad boys. What the hell? It's just like when I was watching the Little League baseball games when I was in Little Leagues, and we go to the snow cone shack, the little trailer, and get a snow cone. Folks, that is badass. Syrup works perfectly with it. That's really good, folks. Really good. And this was $6 and what? $6.95. So basically, $7 got us all hooked up making snow cones. Look in there. That's enough to make probably 2 more. So one ice tray thing would probably make you 4 or 5 snow cones. Cool. So what do I rate it? I'm going to say, for what it does, for less than $7, 10 out of 10. That thing is really cool. Seems to be put together fairly well. The little locky thing on top is probably just worn out a little bit. It's all plastic, other than the blades. But yeah, in fact, this extra one is going in the freezer for my dessert tonight. What do you think of that? It's going to sit right somewhere where it's not going to get effed up. Right there. It's going to sit right there. 10 out of 10, folks. If you find one of these nostalgia snow cone machines, little makers, I don't know how old they are. I didn't really look. And it's cheap. Pick it up. It's pretty cool. So For Hands On with BLG, I am BLG. I hope you like this episode. Channel is growing. Keep that word passing. Hit that like and subscribe for me. By golly, I do appreciate you guys, and I do appreciate it big time. And till next time, folks, I'm BLG. God dang it. And I'm righty. I lied to you. I'm lefty. And I'm righty. Right here. Righty. So, till next time, you guys know what to do. That's right. Peace out, people. Just peace out, baby.
Hands on with BLG. You never know what you will see. Oh, yes sirree. Hands on with BLG. Stick around and learn from me.